everyone, welcome to Vlogmas, or should I call it PaletteMAS, because this year what I'm going to do is try a whole bunch of eyeshadow palettes in my collection that are still new and untouched, possibly swatched, but other than that have not made it onto my eyes. If you guys have been here for any length of time, you know that I have been buying a lot of eyeshadow palettes over the past few years, and a lot of them I haven't gotten around to using on my eyes. And I really wanted to change that in 2024. I am falling behind, and I decided to use this year's Vlogmas to catch me up and create some looks for you guys with palettes that you might also already own. So let's get into day one of PaletteMAS.
Rudolph, my dear, the forecast ain't clear, so will you please light my...
Hi everyone, I hope that you guys are doing really well. If you are new to my channel, then welcome. My name is Natalia. I'm a concert pianist that loves all things makeup and beauty. As I've mentioned in the intro to this video, I've acquired a lot of eyeshadow palettes and I haven't used quite a lot of them, so I'd really like to change that. For Vlogmas this year, I decided to pull out a whole bunch of my new and unused eyeshadow palettes and create a look with them. Depending on how I do and how many days of this I manage to get through, I might even come back at the end of the month and rank them and see if all of them are worth keeping or if I should pass them on while they're still in pristine condition. So if you're interested in this series, then I hope that you will subscribe and stick around. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for being here. Let's jump right on in. For today's PaletteMAS, I pulled out one of my Pat McGrath palettes. This is actually a palette that is in my fall shop my stash, so to speak, or my top eyeshadow palette picks. I did a whole video on that. This is the Mothership 2 Sublime palette. Here's what she looks like. She is definitely beautiful. There are some gorgeous neutrals, some pops of color here in the middle, including this stunning green. It does shift to a purple. There's a lovely gold, a pink to gold duochrome. So lots of special shades to play around with. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do today. I do have a bright red lip on for the holidays, so maybe we'll go with the gold as kind of the main center of attention, or maybe actually the pink to gold shift. But first I'm going to pop a couple of neutrals in my crease. We're gonna just speed right through this. I'm hoping these videos are on the shorter side. I know there's tons of Vlogmas videos to watch every single year. I don't want to keep you guys here for too long. I'll probably speed through this, put on some music, and then come back at the end, let you guys know what I think. These are all pretty much first impressions all throughout the month. Let me know what you think of this series. Let me know what eyeshadow palettes you still have in your collection that you haven't used, and maybe join me in this little project that I am doing for the month of December.
Oh, oh, oh. Da, 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 oh, oh. Da, 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 oh, oh. Da, 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 da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new. Cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, da 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 da, oh, oh, da 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 da, oh, oh, da 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 da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you. I've been hanging marbles in the tree, and I've lit my house with Christmas lights. So you should come back home to me. And when we wake up in the morning, I'm gonna play those carols that you love. We'll be singing all the melodies until the sun comes up. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it it's supposed to be, making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close, forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be, making our Christmas memories? Oh, oh, la da da da, oh, 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 la da da da, making our Christmas memories. Yes, these are the good times with you. Don't even care what we do if I spend it with you.
Here's the look that I just created really quickly with this Mothership 2. And I have to say, I'm very happy considering how quick I tried to make this work. I just used 2 matte shades and this all over the lid. I wish for me, because I am so fair, there was one lighter blending shade, but I used a light hand and then built this up and made it work, and then put the black in my outer V, finished it with that beautiful duochrome. I used the brown again on my lower lash line and this pale satin shade in my inner corner. I did use the same brush that I used for all over the lid, so my inner corner probably does have a little bit of extra sparkle there, but you can still see the difference between the lid and the inner corner. So overall, I'm really happy that I finally got a chance to use this palette. I'm excited to play with it more. And while I don't think this is going to become my favorite Pat McGrath palette, I definitely am happy that I finally got it on my eyes. Let me know if you have this palette and if you've been enjoying it all these years. This is one of the first ones that came out. Let me know what you think of the look. Let me know what shades are your favorite and what do you think I should play with next. For this series, for this PaletteMAS, I'm going to use a different palette every single time, and then we'll hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll come back and I'll actually rank all of these. There might be several other Pat McGrath palettes in this series, as well as a whole bunch of other palettes from other brands. If you're excited to see what is going to be next, then please subscribe and come back for that. I hope that you guys are all doing really, really well. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you're continuing to stay safe and healthy. Take care of yourselves and those around you. And I can't wait to see you in my next day of PaletteMAS. Bye, guys.
Rudolph, my dear, the forecast ain't